All right, we should be getting into the game. I'll finish this in between games. Only 12 minutes left. All right. Okay. FPX versus LNG. Doinby versus his old team. We'll have to see. My prediction. Okay, so yesterday I predicted top 3-0. I think today I'm going to predict LNG 3-1 maybe. I think LNG can drop a game. Maybe it might even be a 3-2. This might be a long one. We'll see. Corey deserves a verbal beatdown for sure. Why no Iwandi? I mean, I assume they just want to use Lumao to like get him more experience with the team. They're probably doing like internal scrims and stuff and seeing who's better. But I think right now, like, you want to give your newer players more time. Where I'd say like Iwandi is probably more of a known quantity in this situation. Okay, so let's get right into it. Is FPX just gonna go with the Renekton in Italy? So one thing I'd be worried about is FPX going potentially like Kate Lux. It seemed like they had high priority on that. They probably won't pick it blind pick, but in the next game they're gonna have to consider this. Doinby with the Corki, okay. Rise versus Corki mid lane. Tarzan on his Lee Sin. Ollie on the Kennen. If we're just looking at these comps straight up, I would take right side team comp here. I just like it more. Only game one is blind pick. All right, LWX versus Light. Why do they do a blind pick game? Like, how would I ever know the reasoning for why the tournament rules are the way they are? Like, they've been doing this shit for like 9 years. How the fuck would I know that? I seriously want you to ask yourself that question. Could it be a Tarzan diff? We'll see. I mean, Renekton in Italy could definitely get stuff done in the early game, but I just feel like LNG will scale too well, and normally scaling just wins. Well, I'm not mad about it. I just want to like legitimately know how I could ever know something like that, you know? Like, I'm being serious. Like, I don't know how I could ever know the answer to that. It's like asking why Riot's format is so bad. Like, I mean, I can guess and say shit, but like I would never know, right? All right. So you'd expect Thresh Aphelios to have minor advantage in lane, like level 2? Weird, a streamer knowing about the content of his stream? That I know about the content of my stream. Like, that's not the content of my stream. Like, I don't like, that's asking why tournament organizers chose something that is not revealed to like the public. So like, yeah, it's just not the content of my stream. It's like a really weird way to try to make it as if like I'm a fucking idiot for not knowing, but in reality it's just completely normal to actually not know that type of thing. Because tournament format is not like, yeah, that's not what I'm doing here. I'm covering the actual games. Like the gameplay between both teams is the thing that I'm focusing on. Yep, level 2, FPX just wins the trade. I mean, they get the wave in. Oh, he actually fucked up the flag. LWX didn't even have to cleanse though. I mean, they can't really freeze this either. I mean, that's the equivalent to watching like a streamer play a game. Like you go to like XQC's stream and he's like playing an indie game, and then there's like a weird mechanic in the indie game, and then you're like, yo, like why did the developer put this in the game? XQC, you're playing the game, you should know about the content of your stream. That's literally the same type of angle you're trying to take. Hung still hasn't based. Okay, he just suicided. He stayed here to try to like freeze the wave. I mean, LWX might get another kill. Oh, nope, shield. Oh, the shield actually wasn't enough there. Surprising. I thought it was gonna take him an extra auto. I guess it's just a noon quiver gap. All right. Well, I mean, it's good for LNG that the Kennen hasn't died yet, because Kennen post level 6 becomes just really stable in this matchup. Yeah, I mean, Aphelios having 2 kills early is rough. What is the L? It's all right here. Okay, here's the easiest way to figure out what the L is. You see this L up here? What is this number? If you can figure out what the L and this number is, then you can figure out what the L and this number is. 5 head, I believe. Oh my god, he doesn't get the kill here. Oh my god, that's just an absolute tragedy. Phase rush procced. Gory is gonna have to flash here. Well, that was the biggest win for LNG possible. They got 2 for 0 and all 3 flashes burned, and this Nidalee is dead. Yeah, Bechuan, I mean, he should know that light is also moving here. Also, Doonby is kind of a psychopath for going in there. Like, he could have lost his flash easily. He's gonna take a couple of the honey fruit, I guess. Oh, the honey fruit expired. Oh, Doonby is so sad. So he's gonna try to push in this wave, but Rise is gonna TP. Oh, Rise ended up TPing bot. That means that Corky can get the wave in. Blue Mal loses his flash, but this is actually really good for Doonby's lane. Somebody's gonna die. Oh, okay, wait. If they win this situation too, oh my god, it's just a massive win. That's such a big win for LNG. Well, I mean, they lose some plates, they lost some waves, but you take this every time if you're LNG. The only thing that's a little bit unfortunate is that Corki based at like 740, where you want to be basing on like 8 minutes so you can actually get your package. Kind of greedy by Light. Light just loses 2 summoners for nothing here. That's 4 plates. I mean, 4 plates, pretty nice. That was kind of a bad kick from Tarzan, because he kicked it away where like Lumao had to like sacrifice his positioning, where if he kicked directly back, if he kick flashed directly back, then yeah, you're probably just killing him and then getting out. All right, Corki's gonna base for package. They'll probably try to play around like either Drag or Herald with this package. It looks like they're just gonna play around Herald. I just want to make sure everyone has ults before they do it. I mean, Tarzan has to wait for a second. He needs to like Corki push this wave. Yeah, I mean, FPX should not fight this. Fighting this would be super troll. They really just need to like let them have the Herald. Oh, Corki hit like 8 rockets. This bot turret is actually really killable though. Mao's almost level 6. They might try to make a package play. They're trying to force the package play here, but it's not happening. Maybe they get the ult. Oh, tried to tag him. It's not enough though. Should be a kill. Should be 1 kill at least. Maybe 2. No, it's 1. Ooh, Tarzan's taking that. Oh wait, he didn't have a ward. Oh my god, Tarzan didn't have a ward. If he had a ward, he could have killed 2. Because he picked up Herald, he had no ward. Because he would have been able to ward jump and then kick LWX and execute him. But he didn't have a ward, so he had to W himself. Rip. It's a ward gap right there. If Hong had hit hook. I mean, if Hong was going to hit hook, Doonby would have just had to flash it. I don't pick up Herald as League. I don't know if you should not pick up Herald for that reason. Ollie's dead. Wow. Okay. Actually ends up living. Surprising. Ooh. That spear's really rough. Wait. Tarzan still doesn't have a ward. He didn't buy, like, he was, I guess he had just completed Gore Drinker, so he didn't have ability to buy a ward there. Where's the kick? All right, there it is. Well, 2 people die. Philios got first turret though. I mean, Philios is up 2k gold. Nothing to scoff at. Point of Italy if they're not going to play topside. Oh, I assume that they wanted to play topside at a point, but then because bot lane was perma fighting and their bot lane was winning, they decided to just play bot side at points. I mean, Italy is never good if you get behind early like this. I mean, Tarzan actually misses Q here. Surprised that that did not go better for FPX with Tarzan missing his Q. Guess Leona is just too OP though. Gory man the taxi. Yeah, Gory is he's had some pretty it plays so far. His like 1v1 laning's been good, but his he's had quite a few it plays. Oh, that hook over the wall is huge. I don't know about that box though. That box is a little sus. I've literally been watching two people argue about like innovation in League for about an hour now in Twitch chat. That's respectable. Just arguing your opinion for an hour straight with another random Twitch chatter. That is like one way that to spend your Christmas that I 100% fuck with. Like, you guys are fucking doing God's work out there. Keep it up. Keep it up. It's actually just been an hour straight. I've been just keeping I've been keeping track of it too. You know, I've just been trying to see like who's winning. People are just kind of built different. Yeah, I know. Just made me realize how much of a fucking loser I am. Like, I'm like excited to like, you know, like open presents, like, you know, like eat Christmas dinner, like watch some of the basketball games that are gonna be on Christmas. Like, those are the things I'm looking forward to on Christmas. But in reality, if I was a real one, I would just spend my time just arguing with Twitch chatters. Just wake up and just start hating on people for no reason. Like 7 a.m. bright and early, wake up, start hating, get like 3-4 hours of hating in, just arguing with people, and then I would continue my day afterwards. I will dominate. Christmas was yesterday here chatting. Dude, anyone who celebrates Christmas on the 24th, aka all of Europe, is just, they're just bad at dates. They're just bad at following a calendar. Don't trust anyone that celebrates Christmas on the 24th, bro. That is not Christmas. That is Christmas Eve. It is very clearly Christmas Eve. Even if you do like open presents on the 24th or whatever, you still have to recognize that it is not Christmas. It's Christmas here for the 20th. Oh, like you like now it's Christmas. Today it's Christmas. '24th is when Jesus's birth pain started. Okay, that's reaching, bro. What, are you gonna celebrate New Year's on the 31st, like on the 30th to the 31st? It's gonna be midnight on the 31st, and people are gonna be celebrating New Year's. I mean, Lumao is kind of griefing here, isn't he? He just like walked directly into the thresh hook and died. That seemed a little bit in. Also, dude, I'm not sure if I like Leona with Glacial. Maybe I'm just weird, but I feel like Aftershock is so nice on Leona, man. Can I send you some Magnum-sized condoms? I heard you needed it. Bro, I haven't used a condom in like literally like 8 or 9 years. Like, I just don't use condoms. Like, I refuse. Fuck that shit. Where are the little doms? Bro, birth control is like, it's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. That shit works pretty fucking well. Just kick the thresh, please, man. Man, you really could have just kicked the thresh, Tarzan. Let's get the free kill. Oh. Oh my god, the snipe from Light. All right, Gory has no ult. I mean, Gory should just be dead here, right? Like, there's no way he should live. We got to hit those 4 shots when he's not moving, but okay. All right. This is an interesting game. It's just become a complete fiesta. Oh, Ale. This is one of those deaths where even though you completely inted, you just blame your bot lane for him being this strong. Because, dude, let me tell you, it's never the top laner's fault. Like, no matter what happens, the top laner wasn't at fault for what happened. And they can die to a million ganks. They could suicide into the AD carry, die one-on-one. It is never their fault. Philios enjoying his life. Yeah, Philios is having a pretty good one right here. Wait to see Corki trade autos with the Philios. I mean, he doesn't necessarily need to trade autos. The Philios has a lot of stuff to like play around here. He's got to worry about Lee Sin, Leona, and Kennen all in the beginning of fights. I think FPX is still probably gonna lose. I just think Renekton Nidalee becomes so useless this game compared to like Kennen, Lee Sin. I mean, LWX has to just never int once for them to win. And if you've watched LWX as much as I have, you know that the chances of him never inting once an entire game, pretty low. He could carry this, but I don't believe it. Dude, this Night Harvester Nidalee that's going Zanya second is just, yeah, it's just a heal bot. The Nidalee's job is to stand with Aphelios and spam me on him. That's it. They're flipping a Baron right now. This seems kind of bad. Seems like it's just going to be a pure 50-50. Okay, Tarzan just won it. And then I like how half the team takes the Rise ult out, the other half just dies, and the Baron is stolen. Like, yeah, I mean, it's a pure 50-50. Tarzan, like, that was just misexecuted by everyone, though. Like, let's be real. Like, Tarzan was trying to kick the Nidalee out of the pit, kicked him at an angle where he hit the wall, so he wasn't out of the pit. Like, FPX was trying to get the smite and then take the Rise ult out. Two people didn't get into the Rise ult, and the smite was missed. Like, it was a lot of misexecution there. Like communication problems. Yeah, I mean, these teams just aren't practiced at all together. These teams were formed in the last like couple weeks, so it'd be foolish to take like overarching huge conclusions away from watching this tournament. Like, oh, a team is just bad at this, or like will never be good at this. I mean, RNG lost Demacia Cup in group stage last year, and then they also won Spring Split, so it's all good. Sernectin's gonna be in... Actually, LWX is in a bad spot. This was just all over the place. All right, not bad. Okay, the kick. Stopwatch. Everyone's trying to follow the kick. Nothing happens. Oh, Jesus. Tarzan really went for it, man. Oh, that was actually really well played by Doonby. He flashed the Renekton and slice so that the slice wouldn't, so like he couldn't get the reset. I was able to put in the end of the damage. Beichuan, come on, man. Beichuan is really just running it down. He's just legit just fucking sprinting it this game. Did you know Tarzan was really feeling himself with this kick? This is one of those kicks where you're just calling the target and no one can hit it, so everyone just suicides just to show you that this kick actually wasn't good. You just stasis and you start calling the target and your whole team, like, I respect Light just suiciding just so Tarzan knows that he's willing to follow him up, you know? That builds respect with your jungler. Then your jungler can learn from the mistake. Yeah, so that's a good flash right there. LWX wins this. I mean, Corki is fucking massive now, bro. Corki on these items feels so insanely good to play, man. Like, once you have your rapid fire, i.e. Muramana on Corki, you're just Thanos right now. Bejuan actually wants FPX to win, so he's forcing them to bring back Bo 5-head. That might be the best take I've ever seen from Twitch chat. Period. Respect. I didn't think about that. That's like so incredibly 5-head that, yeah, that I wouldn't even consider that within the realm of possibilities. Holy shit. Are both Corki builds viable now? Yeah. I mean, I'd just say that the full poke Corki build, I would say, is not as good in this game. It could be fine in this game, honestly. Like, I wouldn't hate it if he won it, but I think that when you have, like, another AP champion on your team, like, he could just go for the higher, like, sustained DPS build here. Also, like, with his team comp identity of, like, Lee Sin, Kennen, Leona, I think that having the more sustained damage build makes a lot of sense, because the fights are going to be taken by like LNG flanking and like flashing in and stuff. Oh my god, you see that rocket? Oh my god, dude, be chill. Oh my god. All right, man. Jesus. He's got some Christmas plans or what? Yo, where's your... You don't have your stopwatch or what happened? Or your Zanyas or what happened? Oh, he doesn't have a stopwatch or Zanyas. Okay. Honestly, this is just a fluke. I mean, we all saw that Junbi wasn't playing well at Worlds, which means that if he plays well for another complete year in LPL, it actually just doesn't matter. Until he shows that he actually could perform on the world stage by, like, I don't know, like if he ever wins Worlds or something, then I think that we would be able to, you know, say that he's actually a decent player. But until then we really can't make a judgment. Okay. Tarzan is GA here. Dude, Dune B can literally kill people in like 2 autos. Oh my god, he sniped LWX. Oh no, Hong dodged it and it killed LWX. Bro, Lumao, where do you think what do you think your team can do here? By that logic, no one in NA is good. Okay, it was actually a joke. Dune B has actually won Worlds before. I mean, Dune B's gonna get Corki banned for the rest of the series, though. It started getting banned in the last series he played, so I assume it's gone for the rest of the series. Do teams still pick Nid? It's so bad. It's like one of those picks that junglers love playing, like, and it's also something that you get baited into because of scrims. Like, I guarantee you this team has played Renekton in Italy before and they just completely took over the game, and you're like, they're like, oh man, this is what it is now. Renekton in Italy, dude, no top laner can lane against it. And then when people actually are playing like relatively safe on stage and everyone